Hey you guys, it's Chris Witherspoon, and right now I'm joined by Noah Oppenheim, executive in charge at the Today Show and the screenwriter of Jackie. I love this movie.
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
To be talking to you about it.
Thank you.
I want to know, at what point did you know you wanted to make a movie about Jackie Kennedy?
Since I was a little kid. My mom was a huge admirer of hers, and when I was really young, I went to my grandmother's house and I found in my mom's old room a box of these old newspapers and magazines that were from that week in 1963 when the assassination took place. And it had these obviously iconic images of Jackie in the black veil leading this funeral procession. And I was just struck immediately by them and fascinated by her. And so as I got older, I would read and learn as much as I could about her. And I just thought that, like so many women in history, she had never gotten enough credit and her proper due. You know, people are interested in Jackie as a fashion icon, a style icon.
Yes.
She's obviously beautiful. People are endlessly interested in her marriage and the complexities of that. But she was an incredibly strong, savvy, sophisticated woman, and I thought it was about time that somebody, did a movie that put her at the center of it.
What were 2 or 3 of the most surprising things you learned about Jackie Kennedy in your research?
Well, by far the most surprising thing I learned was that she was the person who created the whole Camelot mythology. I had thought that people had always referred to Kennedy's time in office as Camelot, or they had done so when he was running for office, and I was shocked when I learned that Jackie Kennedy is the first person who referred to it as Camelot, and she did so in an interview that she gave just a few days after his assassination. And so when I realized that not only was she going through all of this horror after his death, but that she had had the presence of mind to summon a journalist to her home and had created this Camelot reference, and which has stuck with us for decades. It was an incredibly smart move, and it reflected her strength, her sophistication, and was just a surprise to me because, as I said, I thought that it had always been thought of that way.
So once this product was finished, once the movie was cut, and you got to actually see Natalie Portman say your words.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
I would say having Natalie Portman read your words is probably any writer's dream. It was incredible. The interiors of the movie were shot on a soundstage outside Paris. They reconstructed the White House exactly as it looked in the early 1960s. And to walk onto that set, to see Natalie in full hair and makeup, to see her perform those scenes, it just doesn't get any better than that.
I lost track somewhere. What was real? What was performance?